Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Ready, go.
Love throwing to start us off. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Set, ready.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. This is ahead for about 5. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2 yards on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got a man in motion. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Here's Tracy once more. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They go right back to Tracy. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll motion Slayton left. He finds Johnson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw. Here's Locke. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Locke to the air. Gets this to Johnson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Caught near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cano ready to send this away. Jaden Reed to return this. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. The catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw. Here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Loves to throw again. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets... They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Lock to throw it. Gets this to Slayton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Locked down. He's on the move. That one's complete right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Connects with Johnson. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They put a receiver in motion here left. A give to Tracy up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
To the air, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. The Giants using their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he cuts it back right. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing his lock. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Lock looking to throw. Connects with Slayton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission. All right, set now. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll motion Slayton left. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. Man in motion, out of the slot. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.